How is it possible that, once again, this place is where people run faster than anywhere else? Why do records fall here that seem untouchable everywhere else? What is it about this circuit that makes so many runners run the best 10K of their lives, all on the same day? One athlete won in 26 minutes and 45 seconds, a new European record, and he wasn't the only one flying. While the elites up front ran at paces that didn't look human, thousands behind them were about to discover a hard truth. This 10K does not forgive mistakes. You don't come here to test your luck. You come here to pay the price. And that's why, year after year, the same thing happens. This isn't normal. And now, you're going to understand why. This 10K isn't famous by accident. Everything here is designed to make you run fast. The course is completely flat. No climbs to break your rhythm. No pointless turns to slow you down. Every kilometer invites you to push harder. The asphalt is fast. The temperature usually helps. And the route is protected from the wind in the key stretches. But that's not what makes it special. What really sets this race apart is what it does to a runner's mind. Here, you know it's possible to run fast. And when your body doubts, the atmosphere pushes you forward. That's why the best in the world come here. And that's why thousands of amateur runners choose this race to chase something big. In most 10 kilometers, you race the clock. Here, you race your best version. And that's why, when the gun goes off, no one starts cautiously. Everyone attacks. And up front, what happened was what almost always happens here. They started fast. Too fast for most. From the very first kilometer, the pace was already below 2 minutes and 40 seconds per kilometer. No testing. No margin for error. In the men's race, the winner was Andreas Almgren. He crossed the finish line in 26 minutes and 45 seconds. Not only did he win, he broke the European record, a time that, not long ago, seemed impossible. A rhythm only a handful of humans can hold for 10 kilometers. But the most impressive thing wasn't just the winner. It was seeing several runners cross the line under 27 minutes. Performances that, anywhere else, would have been called historic. In the women's race, the story was the same. The winner, Brenda Jepchirchir, with an incredible 29 minutes and 25 seconds. And close behind her, others also broke the 30-minute barrier. That doesn't happen by luck. When so many men and women perform at their limit on the same day, the message is clear. It's not just talent. It's not just preparation. It's the stage. And this stage, once again, pushed everyone to run faster than they thought possible. And then came the wild part. Because this wasn't just a fast race, it was an avalanche of records. In the men's event, the European record fell. 26:45, a mark for history. But in the women's race, history was made again. Eilish McColgan ran 30 minutes and 8 seconds. Another European record. 2 European records, the same day, on the same course. And for Spanish athletics, it was also a special morning. Said Mechaal ran 27 minutes and 25 seconds. A new Spanish record. One of the greatest Spanish performances ever over 10 kilometers. And it didn't stop there. That Sunday, multiple national records fell, both men's and women's. Runners from all over the world ran the best 10K of their lives, all at once. When that many records fall on the same day, it's not luck. It's not coincidence. It's a circuit that pushes. An environment that dares you to risk. A race that turns an ordinary day into a historic one. The 10K has a cruel illusion. It seems short, and that fools a lot of people. 10 kilometers give you no margin. No time to fix mistakes. No free kilometers to recover. If you start too fast, you pay before the 5K. If you start too cautiously, you never get the time back. There's no improvising here. Every decision matters from the very first step. That's why this distance breaks so many runners. Because it demands brains, control, and bravery all at once. It's not a 5K. It's not a half marathon. It's the exact point where mistakes are punished and preparation is rewarded. And on a course this fast, the 10K doesn't warn you. It judges you. But you can't understand this race just by looking at the front of the pack. Because while some are running 26 or 27 minutes, behind them are thousands living the same emotions. the same nerves before the start, the same uneasy silence seconds before the gun, and the same question in everyone's head. Did I go out too fast? There aren't two different races here, just one. The only difference is speed. The asphalt is the same. The circuit doesn't change. And the 10K punishes elites and amateurs equally. That's why this day isn't just about records. It's about facing yourself. And that's where this race stops being a spectacle and becomes an experience. I arrived in Valencia on Friday afternoon. You could already feel it. This wasn't a normal weekend. Saturday was bib pickup day. The Runners Expo was at the Velis Events building by the port. I picked up my bib, my shirt, and in that moment, when it all starts to feel real, I realized the race was only hours away. Inside, you could see new shoes, technical gear, test the latest materials. But the best part wasn't inside. It was outside. The sea, the port, the view, that atmosphere that reminds you you're here for something important. And then came Sunday. I took the metro to the start area, Paseo de la Alameda. More runners, less noise, more nerves. We dropped our clothes at the bag check under the bridge, right by the start line, in the heart of the Turia riverbed. And from there was no turning back. At 10 a.m., my wave started. 10 kilometers ahead. Everything I trained for, on the line. And the best moment? Crossing the finish line, knowing one simple truth. That day it worked. New personal best over 10K. I couldn't be happier. Races like this leave a few lessons that stay with you. First, the 10K can't be improvised. You can have excitement, motivation, and a great atmosphere, but if the work isn't there, your body will collect its debt. Second, running controlled isn't running slow. The first kilometers decide how you'll live the last ones. Those who let emotion take over early pay for it later. Third, the environment matters. A fast course, smooth asphalt, and a crowd pushing you forward, it all adds up. They don't create miracles, but they bring out the best in you. And finally, when everything clicks, you have to dare to hold the pace. To not ease up when it starts to hurt. Because the best results don't come when everything feels easy. They come when you decide to hold on just a little longer. That's why this 10K isn't just another race. You don't come here just to run fast. You come here to see how far you can really go. Valencia doesn't give gifts, but it doesn't lie either. It gives you exactly what you have inside that day. No more, no less. That's why so many runners come back. That's why records fall here. And that's why, every January, the same magic happens again. This circuit doesn't promise miracles. It promises truth. And when the gun goes off, only one question remains. Are you ready to really run? If this 10K made you think, don't leave yet. Here's another video explaining why some runners hold strong, while everyone else breaks. Click it. Because what truly makes the difference doesn't start on race day.